Hi ladies.
Hi guys.
Another live today, and boy oh boy, I know it's hot, but we just love.
We're doing something special.
We're doing something that's so cool for you guys.
Yeah, not cool for us because it's very hot in here. So we're doing it
Cool
just
trendy. Cool
yeah,
trendy. That's
cool
right.
trend,
Cool
not
trendy.
cool temperature.
Yeah.
So today we are actually going to be talking a little about how to look edgy, and it's probably one of our favourite topics because we're edgy. We just are.
Yeah,
edgy.
we're naturally. Well, are we naturally? We're born. Edgy.
We're born.
Yeah, we're born. No.
We're born edgy, and you're born edgy.
We're made edgy
Yeah.
by just how we dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we want to do today is we're going to show you some of our new edgy styles, but the best thing about them is they can actually, especially the tops we're going to show you, they actually throw a very soft and feminine vibe depending on how you style them. But if you want to style them with our new leather pants, leather look by the way, no one wants real leather, please.
We're calling it something different, aren't we? Because it's not
Waxed
really,
leatherette.
It's waxed look because it doesn't have the patchy leather look. It has a very smooth,
Yes.
all over wax feel, and it actually is a wax finish on a fabric. But the base is a cotton spandex, which means it's super stretchy.
Super
super
It's like
comfortable.
Bengaline. It's just like Bengaline.
Yeah. So if you love Bengaline, you love this with this coating on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up and show the coating. Ta-da! Look at that.
This is like, to me, this is like your real leather look, Jean, whereas our leatherette Ponte is probably more the person who, I guess, doesn't want the full leather look, and maybe they're a little bit more shy of the leather look.
It's kind of got a lacquer look, hasn't it? Because it's got that luster. When I look on the screen, reflecting back at us from what you're saying, it's got quite a bit of shine, but it's kind of like, it just feels waxed. It doesn't feel slippery or, what does it feel like?
Yeah, it feels waxy.
It
does
feels
feel
like
waxy.
a wax feel. So it's an interesting, fabulous feel, I've got to say. And super stretchy, super comfortable, and we made them super high-waisted. But we've done something amazing inside. Shall we talk about it now?
Let's talk about that for sure. And then, guys, we've actually got 3 different leg shapes in this
We'll talk
fabric.
About,
And we'll talk about it at the end.
moment.
But for now, all the 3 pants actually have this finish on the waistband. And pear-shaped girls,
You're going to
listen up.
love
This is just
this.
for you.
You know when sometimes you go to the gym and you see this elastic, and what you do, you pull it and it makes the waist tight, and then you tie a knot in it? That's what they have. So if this waist is a wee bit big for you, it's not going to come down, it's not going to do anything, because they all have that elastic threaded through. Super comfy, mind you. When you've got it on, you don't feel it at all.
No.
Yeah.
That's right. So it's almost
Best
like,
thing.
it's kind of like an elastic belt inside your pants if you want to use it. If you don't want to, you won't even notice it's there. But that's what the
so
little
you
bit
don't
is.
notice it at all on the outside. There we go. Just showing. And when you put it on, it's super stretchy. I thought, look, you know what? I looked at the size 8 because I'm wearing size 8. Only one stock comes size 8 and I'm wearing it, right? And I thought, oh no, I'm not going to be able to fit into this. And Lauren immediately grabbed it and just pulled it on. She's the 10.
On the 10.
Yeah. And amazingly, it just pulls on easy. So then, of course, I put it on. Piece of cake. No worries. And I have a thick waist and it fits me quite well. So if you've got a small waist, you need to pull the elastic and it holds it in for you.
And the thing about this pant is
tie knot. I say tie knot.
Oh yeah, tie knot. Yeah.
On the inside.
Have a play.
Yeah.
The thing about these is, and I actually think that I'm a bit of a leather look pant expert because I love them and I've been wearing these looks for a long time.
Yeah, me too.
The thing that I really hate is when they're not, like when you pull them on and they're high-waisted and they're good, but then over the course of the day you're sitting down and the pant kind of comes down a little bit and you get a bit of a bulge / ledge / muffin top.
No ledge showing here,
There is
I
no
tell you.
ledge.
And I've got I know you don't believe it, ladies, but I'm telling you, I've got a really big ledge. This is holding it in. That's where I carry all my stuff. See, can give it a big pinch, and look how beautiful it looks. What about yours? You've got a bit of a ledge?
Yeah. Well, you can't see it in this, and the reason is that we've actually made it actually goes higher than your waist. If you see here, my waist is probably about there, but this actually, you can kind of see there, see? It actually sits on top. So it gives you room for you moving about all day, doing your thing, and then it doesn't go down where that area is where the weight is often carried, and then it sort of pushes it in. So that's why they're so high, and I think that's why when they're off, they actually look small because it's really on the small part of your waist. It's almost like your top
Like
waist.
it's sucking you in, ladies.
Yeah, it's like
And they have real pockets. Don't worry, I've just seen Samantha. Good question, darling. Look, real pockets and real pockets here too.
Lolly
Lots of
central,
lollies,
Samantha.
okay?
Yeah, and you can eat those lollies because it's
You
suction.
can eat them
Yeah.
and fill the pan down a bit more.
Yeah, make it even tighter, sexier. All right, so let's talk about the leg shapes.
Okay, so now we have different leg shapes.
We do.
So we'll start with
Which one is this one? Is this
is
skinny?
This
No,
is
this is the
skinny.
stud.
This is the skinny. Oh, okay. We didn't do that very nicely. Didn't somebody try that on? Didn't put it down. So we have the first style, which is what we're wearing, but it has stud leg at the bottom, right? There we go.
And all the
It's a-
pants have the same waistband and top section. So over the bum, they're all the same.
And the other style, which is exactly the same, but no studs. So they're the two skinny legs, okay?
And this is
Show
what
the
I am
bottom.
wearing.
And it's what Lauren's wearing. Maybe you can demonstrate a little bit more. It's better on a body, isn't it? Yeah, much better.
Much better on the body. So if you want a leg the same as what I am wearing, you're going to go for the slim style. It's got slim in the description, or the stud. And this is what they look like. Now, because I'm a bit short, these are actually also the shorter version. The one without the stud is designed to sit on the ankle because you don't want all the bunching up at the bottom of your leg. So I have cuffed mine up a little bit to cater for my height, but I would say, and it's so easy to cuff under, cuff over like they. It's really easy. The only thing is with the stud style, you actually can cuff it, but it's probably a little bit more you have to fiddle with it. So if you're a foot taller than 5'4", you can pick whatever you want. But I'd say if you're under 5'4" and you just want to buy one pair, I probably would avoid the stud just for now, until you realise how much you love them and then you're probably going to want
Yeah,
more.
that's right. Well, we can talk about that at a later date. The price is $129.95. Sharon wants to know. There was a long comment there, but I missed it. I don't know if you want to scroll back down.
Now, if we've missed something important, Nadia, maybe you can copy that comment back.
Yeah. So yes, having detail on the bottom, we do actually have a couple of the girls coming in later on, and you can see what happens with the detail.
Yeah.
On Nikki, who's average height, I think
Yeah,
she's about
average height, 5'5", yeah.
Yeah, perfect average height. So then you can see that. So
I'm wearing the slim.
and
I've got them cuffed. I'm 5'2". I'm wearing the size 10, and I am a size 10. So this for me is the true to size. I'll show you the waist as well. There is room. It's got a strong hold, so when you're pulling it over, you want to give it a bit of a wiggle, but it's got to be like that because you don't want them to fall down and creep down, and then you get the legs, the ledge.
yes, Lynn, they're super duper stretchy.
This is the
Lauren
stretch.
just showed you how. Yeah, they're just like leggings. They're that stretchy.
They
super
do
comfortable.
like,
Yeah, but they are a fabric. They're not a jersey type. They're a strong hold fabric, so you don't wobble anywhere, and it holds everything in 100%. So your pant and the stud pant being the same fit, they come in 10 to 18, and they're true to size. True to size, and like I said, now it's got the added benefit of the elastic at the waist. So if you're they fit you like a glove, Sharon. That's right. If you have a bit of a smaller waist, being a pear shape, you can bring it at the waist. So you love that. Now the one I'm wearing is the only one that comes in 8 to 18, and it's got a wider leg at the bottom. In actual fact, this is probably a little bit wider too, but generally they all fit the same up the top. But you see how mine looks wider than what Lauren's is at the bottom? Can you see that? I have cuffed mine up quite a bit. This is also the longest pant of them all. So if you're if you're 6 foot, 5'10", this is the one you go for, which is
the Easy. I think it's called Easy. Hold on,
Doesn't
just
have
double
to
check.
check, I think.
Oh, doesn't it?
No.
I'm fairly certain it's got Easy in the style, something
Yeah.
like that. Easy is more our straighter leg. Slim is more the skinny leg.
Yeah. The Olivia pant, I'm not quite sure why they'd be called the Olivia pant, but anyway, okay. Sharon, I've obviously missed something. Anyway, that's okay. So this is a slightly baggy leg, but as you can see, I've got a slim leg, and it still is slim. It just has a looser bottom compared to Lauren.
Yeah, that's right. Mine are probably more on the vibe of your legging look, whereas Faye's are more your vibe of a denim jean look.
Someone would like to see
Both
this
I
photo.
love, I've got to say.
Someone like to see
I'm
this
from
photo.
Greece, yeah. So
Oh.
Greece, yeah, totally.
what was
Lillian
Oh,
John.
Lillian John. Oh, thank you. There you go. I'm from that area and I missed it. My goodness, I'm so sorry. Yeah, duh. Why didn't I know that?
All right, now this blazer is a 12.
Look, I didn't mind it being so big. We don't have any 10s left and mine's not here. So I decided to put on the 12 anyway. But it will look cool. As long as you're sure, it look cool. Look at that. Especially if you've got really tight legs, by the way. I think something big on the top looks really cool. And a blazer being that, of course.
This is our pocket shirt, and the reason I love this shirt so much, aside from the fact I love it with a really, really tight leather pant, it's kind of got that man style vibe, but it's still really feminine. So I've only just done up the first few buttons, which obviously you can see, and left it open, but it also looks great all the way done up. I think if I was wearing heels, then I would be more inclined to maybe have it done up. Because I'm wearing sneakers, I needed a bit more leg or something showing. Sarah's saying, is there anything that doesn't look good on you? There is, but we're not showing you.
Oh, what's that? Is that? Well, you know.
Yeah, there are a lot of things
just
that
never
don't look
show
good
you
on
the
both of us.
bad ones.
But we make them look good, otherwise we're not wearing them. Okay,
Actually,
question.
okay.
Is the thigh a bit looser on the easy jean?
Yes, it is, but still firm.
So this is exactly true to size.
Lauren,
okay?
this is a size 8. Lauren put it on, and it still had a bit of a baggier look than what the one she's wearing, and it's a size 8 on Lauren. So you get, an easier fit. If you have, and look, if you're a pear shape, I'd go for this one. You'd be fair in saying that.
Yeah.
I think that's probably better. All the other shapes, go for the other two if you don't want a slightly bigger leg. But if you want a slightly bigger leg at the bottom, go for this one. Obviously, we design them so everybody can wear them because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Still machine washable. All the easy things that you know about Motto still
That's right. Now,
goes with this.
if you do want to, obviously don't put them in the dryer, as you don't put anything in the dryer, but if you do get the need to iron them, and I don't think you will, put them inside out and just do the iron on the inside. It's much easier than trying to figure out on the outside because we've tested it.
Yeah,
and
the thing is, you can't actually put, I hope we'll put that on the label,
Don't know.
you can't,
Probably.
I don't think you can put heat on this, you can put steam on it, but the steam just drips.
Vaporizes.
Yeah, it just drips. But inside out it's cotton, so you can put steam on it and heat, but don't put, I'm sure the
Not
label
super
will-
hot. Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
read the label
Yeah,
before
hold
I
on.
carry
Okay,
on?
now we're
It
gonna
will be
have a
right. It will be right,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
cool. So, now what we're going to do, we've got lots of shirts. We've got some amazing shirts. Everyone wants to know about my shirt. We've got some amazing shirts today, so just you guys wait. You're in for a treat. Now, Cheryl,
Yes,
this
instructions are correct, I just let you know.
Cheryl, my shirt is called, I think it's called the Soft Touch Pocket Shirt. Also comes in a black. Samantha, I saw your comment. It is our normal Soft Touch ivory, so it is a very, very bright and light ivory. It is not yellow and it is not cream, but if you hold it up,
It's not blue.
if you
It's
look
not
at
blue
my
like
shoe, my shoe is a stark white. Can you see the difference in the colour, or is that way too hard?
It's just a tiny bit warmer, tiny bit.
Yes.
We call it an ivory, which is in between a cream and a white, actually.
Yeah.
Technically it's in between a cream and a white. Okay, can I talk about my jumper because I need to take it off? I'm getting hot here, ladies.
That is funny.
This is a pretty cool look. You know this look. I mean, I'm going to tuck my cami out and you can wear your layer cami. I have had, actually, I don't know if I've had this one taken up. I think I have had my layer cami taken up. I can't remember now. A little, so it's not as long on me. It'll be standard length on everybody else, don't worry. And you can wear any jumper over the top and it still looks great with these sexy legs, as somebody said.
Yeah,
Very sexy
legs. Actually, what I think would be a good thing, sorry to just jump back on those pants, maybe we can hold up the bottom of the leg
Yes.
to show them the difference.
Yes, we were going to do that and then we skimmed over that one.
So these are the two different leg shapes. And I think, Catherine, you had asked if you're big in the knee, which style? Look, go for Faye's just to avoid confusion. Go for the more easy fit.
Okay, these are just laying them on top of each other. So you can see that I'll put it on this edge.
Yeah, and let's go up close.
Go up close.
So the baggy one is longer and wider at the bottom.
So you can see that from above the knee, you get more width. From it sort of starts nothing at the crotch and then starts to get bigger and bigger until it's 5 centimetres wider at the hem, all up. And you can see how much longer it is also, compared to the one Lauren is wearing. So I'm wearing the under one and Lauren's wearing the top one.
And you can see the length difference obviously too. So for the taller ladies, you may want to, because it is very minimal. You can see on Faye and I, there's not a huge amount of difference really at first glance. So if you are taller and you still want the tight fit, probably don't hesitate to consider getting the looser one because it's longer if you really want the length. I think they're both really on trend and they both kind of tick that fashion box, don't you think?
Yes. I've had my cami shortened, Samantha. I took it up a couple inches.
I think yours is actually the Barcelona cami.
Oh, okay. Sorry, so it's not the
layering cami has the skirt.
Oh, okay, so mine goes straight across, so it's the Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah, from earlier on.
Yeah. And Catherine, they can be cuffed really easily. You don't have to worry about actually, unless you want to, I wouldn't worry about taking these pants up. They're like
Don't
down.
bother. Look,
It'll stay.
mine, I'll show you. I don't know if I can show you enough. I'm going to hold on to something.
Careful.
I know, it doesn't really show.
Show it this way. Go like that.
Oh, yeah, show it that way.
No, this way. There you are.
Thanks, darling. Can you see how much I've taken up? I've been wearing this most of the day and it has not moved at all. And it's baggy, it's not even tight.
Yeah, and then I've done mine. I've just tucked
You can hang on to mine
I've
too.
tucked
There you go,
mine
I'll hold
underneath.
it. And it comes up to there, I can feel it. So she's cuffed it underneath that much. Doesn't move because it's a cotton, it just holds in, so don't worry.
just like your bengaline. It actually, technically, it is a bengaline, I think.
Yeah, it's a bengaline fabric with a wax coating over the top.
Yeah. I won't drop her, Samantha. Don't. I'm just going to pick her up and throw her. She's naughty.
She might want to do that sometimes, but not today.
If she's naughty, I'm going to do that. Okay, so now the point of today is let's look edgy. So do you want to put on the blogger dress?
Yes, that's pretty edgy. I love this over my outfit today. I'm wearing it with my heels. I actually bought, guess what I bought in, ladies? My above-the-knee boots. I'm going to put them on for you. I don't know if I would wear them with these pants. I'm about to find out.
No, but there was actually a trend that came about that was like leather pants that included your shoe in the pant. Remember that? That's out there. We're not doing that, sorry.
We're not doing that. That wasn't mine. Although I actually love them. I had a pair of boots which were an identical colour to my pants, and that's what people thought I was wearing, and I thought I looked pretty hot.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty hot. I reckon
I
it's pretty
posted
hot.
it last year. I thought
Yeah.
it was cool. Anyway, so this is pretty hot. What do you think? But I prefer this dress with your pants. I think you should put this on.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies.
Sorry,
We're
guys.
just, it's our,
we're getting excited.
You know, we get carried away with our wardrobe.
Yeah. Jane, yes, 100%. You can wear the studded ones. I don't know if you guys all
I'll
remember.
show you how to cuff them up. But maybe, do we want to bring in our girls at the moment?
Yep, maybe just let me put a dress on so I
Yeah,
don't
so,
have to.
well, I want to put something on so I can move as well.
We've got our fabulous girls here. But we just want to get dressed because I'm feeling a bit exposed over here.
Yeah, me too. Hang on, I'm going to have to get dressed as well. We can't not look chic when we're in front of you, can we now?
And this is a sneak peek of what we're about to talk about too.
Okay, so I'm
You
going
want?
to have to... No, I've got to look cool.
Okay.
Does this look cool? No, not yet. Not yet.
It's the shoes. The shoes aren't working.
The shoes are not working. Well, let me get it right. Hang on. I'll put this on because it's about looking edgy, so I've got to look edgy.
I think leave the rest undone.
Yeah, I am. I'm just trying to do this one button that for some reason I've got my cami cord in there. And, daughter dressing, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've got to do a half tuck and then we'll get girls on.
There. Alright, you're acceptable
That's
now.
better.
Alright.
Just acceptable.
Now we
I'll
can
leave
get
the
on.
shoes on.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll leave the shoes on. All right,
Alright,
ladies.
should we start with Jess?
Yeah. Come in, Jess. Now everyone knows Jess. She's a gorgeous girl that sends you all those lovely emails, isn't she? Absolutely incredible. Okay, so Jess, what size are you wearing?
This is a size 10 in a slim jean.
Okay, great.
So you've got Lauren's pant on. And
Yes.
well, you've cut on the outside, which is
I
cute.
folded it up under itself and then another quick little
Oh, that's a great idea.
how I
Very
wear my
cute.
jeans.
So, so obviously you can do anything with this fabric because it just stays put.
So Jess is
Oh,
Jess is 4'11", but she's got a little bit of a platform on, so that's probably why you might be looking a bit more my height. And and you're wearing the 10 of the slim. So you've got that really tapered bottom half of the leg.
And you normally wear a 10 in our gear, yeah?
Yeah, normally.
Okay, you're quite
Awesome, thanks,
yeah,
Jess.
thank you. Now we'll get Nikki to come in, who's a wee bit taller, because you're 5'5", Nikki, or 5?
5'6".
Oh, 5'6", so Nikki is basically average height. We kind of make for 5'5" and a half to 5'6", and you're wearing the stud. Perfect, have a look at that. So, Nikki, you're wearing a 10 and you're normally a 10?
Normally a 10.
Okay.
And are they 10?
They're a 10. These are a 10.
Great.
And
Yeah.
nice high-waisted.
And how do you feel about the sizing?
Oh, perfect. Really comfortable.
Yeah, great. And how did it feel to pull them on?
Oh, easy.
Easy, okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
quite easy.
fantastic.
Parade for our girls.
Yeah.
So you show your booty?
Show me your booty,
Do
go
I
on.
have to?
Yeah, of course you do. Because they cover your ledge, as we say.
It
Yeah,
does.
yeah, it's
Oh,
just
oh
like
no, I
a
do,
general
I
ledge.
do have a
General
ledge. No, I do have a ledge. So they're absolutely perfect.
So perfect
Comfy.
fit,
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful.
Cool.
So what Nikki's done, Nikki has unstudded the bottom of the pants to give them that little bit of flare out. But Nikki, if you can stand on the side, I just want to show you guys, if you wanted to shorten them, you could just do up maybe 2 studs. And then you can still do a bit of a cuff. So if Nikki was wearing a sneaker or something and wanted to show a bit more leg, that looks really cute too. So you can play around with the length if you are a little bit more on the short side.
Actually, Nikki, you probably, would you wear this with sneakers as well?
I would. Yeah.
And you wear this type of boot when you're going out as a dressy
If
look?
I- as a dressy look, going out to dinner or something, yeah, dress it up with some nice shoes, and every day just runners.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
See you,
girls.
Nikki.
See you later.
See ya.
So Nikki is one of our stylists. Oh, I was going back to my old spot over
You
there.
were. Get back
Nikki is
there.
one of our stylists online. So often when you send us an email or you're on live chat, you may be talking to Mary, Callie, or possibly Nikki. So if anyone does want to know a little bit more about how things fit and you relate to Nikki, then you know that her name's Nikki, so you can always ask her.
That's right, and 5'6", it's really good to know her height and her size being a 10, and generally she wears a 10. And
that's right.
she'll tell you if she's wearing a 12 in any of her pics anyway, so
That's
make
right.
sure you follow the stylist try-on page.
Yeah,
And
maybe
you'll see
Nadia,
it
you
in
can
there.
pop a link.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
would be a really good idea.
Okay, now we're getting lots of questions about other colours. At this stage and in this fabric, there are not other colours. This is it for this type of fabric. Much later in the season, in the midst of winter, we will be getting a few other colours, but it is a bit of a different fabric. It's going to be different styles, and they're very, very warm. The next batch we are getting, because they actually have a brushed inside, so they're warm.
They're a different
It's got to be
fabric.
cold.
Yeah, this is more of a cotton inside,
Yes.
like the length.
So only the black. If you do want some colour, you'd have to go for our Ponte leatherettes, which come in a few different, you've got the forest and the cobalt, etc.
Okay, we'll talk, actually Lola, we'll talk about the sizing on the fluffy jumper because maybe we didn't make it very clear, so we'll do that now.
Yeah,
After we've talked about what we're wearing at the moment.
sure.
I love this sort of edgy look, Lauren, when you've got a really feminine shirt with some sort of hard surface, which is like this wax pants. I think
Like
that
that.
makes it really the edgy look. Now, I thought I might change my shoes just so that you get a bit of an idea.
Yeah, great. So this is one of our new shirts as well, guys. And like, if my gut tells me anything, this one is not going to hang around for long. And for the ladies as well who don't want the brown tones, the same shirt does come in the silver tone. So I'll come up close while Faye's doing
Actually,
that.
I'll do come up close too.
Oh yeah,
So
maybe you can
see-
probably show them the fabric a little bit better. Because it's actually
It is
a
beautiful. It's a
stripe.
satin stripe. It's sort of got a bit of a sheer factor to it, but you can't really see through it. And then it's got the lurex stripe, and it just feels lovely. And remember, for all these fabrics, if you want to soften them even more, do a wash of bicarb for the wash, and then white vinegar for the rinse, and it softens them up completely. They'll melt in your mouth if you were to eat them. But they're gorgeous anyway.
And I know the print does disguise maybe the look of the shirt, but this is actually the same shirt that I was wearing at the start of the video in the white. The only difference is this has the frill across the front. So just so you can maybe get a better idea of, it's got big pockets, it's got all the buttons down the front.
But you know, it's not fattening at all. If you've got a bit
No.
of bosom,
I don't
it's not
think
going to make any difference. It's quite flat. Yeah, I love this look. How cool is it?
I love it.
I popped on my grandpa's slides. I probably should do boots just so everyone gets an idea of boots. I'll do the boots when I put the jumper on when we talk about the
Yeah.
jumper.
I
So
might-
this is really pretty.
I might take this off and I'll put the silver on for you guys, and I'll do it in a different way to Faye, just so you can get an idea.
Yeah, good idea. And then, of course, we also want to mention that if you're not happy doing this wax, we don't want to, miss anybody out. If you don't like the wax gene, I guess we're calling it, you can always mix this stuff with the bamboo, which looks awesome with Lauren's top, which she's about to put on.
Yeah.
Nice, really nice. I love it with the white sneakers, Lauren.
Yeah,
So
same.
good.
Yeah.
It looks good. How are you going to wear it?
Well, I was going to think you could probably wear it as a jacket.
Yeah,
Like a
jacket,
jacket.
sure.
Or maybe just do one button up somewhere in the middle. I mean, I'd probably do it like that as well. But if you wanted
just quite
to,
different.
you could just leave it out. And I think if you do something quite like edgy like this, like a leather jean, that's when you don't have to
It's
go
edgy enough,
too
isn't it?
over the top with the edginess. Doing the top button and whatnot. But even with the top button, how cute's that?
Yeah, I know, so cute. And you've got it with your sneakers that look fabulous with the stilettos, which you probably won't want to put on now.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I had to go with the stilettos and you can see what that sort of vibe looks like. So, yeah, I reckon, to me, this is my look for the season. I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
Love it, and I love this shirt. So, yeah, so now do we want to move on to
Yeah.
either of the other two shirts? No, we'll move on to the fluffy.
We'll talk about the floppies again. I just want to answer a few questions.
Sure.
Cheryl's saying, how does the waxed fabric feel? It's very, very
No, that's the
waxy.
bamboo.
No, I just want to show it with this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sorry, I was going to show
Okay,
you. I'm doing a few different things
I'll
at
come
once.
up and show you. It feels soapy for the surface, other than that, really soft. Softer than denim, and it's not crunchy, even though it sounds crunchy right now, it's not. The underside is just like a bengaline. All the pants we normally run throughout the year are called bengaline, and it's just like that. So it's sort of like a cotton base, even though the mixture does have rayon in it, which makes it much softer. That's what rayon does to these fabrics, and spandex holds it together so they don't stretch out of shape. So the composition is one where you've got the softness, the wax doesn't come off, it actually is a coated layer like a paint over a fabric, which they melt onto the fabric, but it doesn't stiffen the fabric. You still get your stretch, you still get your fabulous look. It doesn't change with washing. It's pretty much it. This is how it is. And it's quite cool to wear, even though it looks like it's really hot. It doesn't sweat because there's cotton, a rayon content in it, so it picks up all that stuff that rayon bengaline does, which is the fabric we normally run. So, and even if you look closer, you can see there's a bit of a twill in there, which is the rayon. I'll just sort of go really up close so you can really tell. And it feels like a chamois leather. That's probably the best way to put it. If you know what a really soft leather feels like, that's what it's like. It's not like those hard leathers that you feel. I hope that gives you a good description, ladies.
And Samantha, I'll show you what these look like, because I'm loving this too. I'd probably do a big front tuck if I had it on
That's
the
so
navy.
nice, isn't it?
How nice
Gorgeous.
is the navy? Love that. Yeah, Samantha had asked, is it textured, more textured than the other leatherette?
Yes.
This basically, it kind of isn't textured in a way. It's very smooth and flat and all the same tone all over, where the Ponte
Do you have leather shoes? I'm trying to start. What about would be like
what? That? Yes, it's just like that.
It's like my shoes. I'll show you.
Okay.
I'll take this off and show you up close. It's just like this, a pair of leather shoes, so you can see. It's just like leather. See? That's my leather shoe, and that's my pant. Obviously, duh. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like I was being a school teacher then. Oh dear. There. So you can really tell. I think I can see that on screen. Although on the screen the pant looks shinier. In real life it's identical to my shoe. So if you look on the screen at the shoe shine, the pants are exactly the same. Probably the lighting has made the pant look a bit shinier, but it's not.
Shiny.
It's not. It's identical to this shoe.
That's
So it's just like real leather, I guess.
But it's
a
not.
nice soft leather.
Yeah. Now Sue, I think it was Sue, had asked which colour I would choose. For me, I would choose the brown if I had to choose, but I'll show you now if anyone's got my colouring. That's the silver. I feel like it's a bit too cool for me. This is the brown. Much softer.
Maybe I should show too for my colouring.
Yeah, you grab
I'm
that.
cool, and originally I was going to pop on the silver because I prefer it, because I think I've got a cooler look, and I think that's nice, and that's the warm tone. So for a cool, go the grey. For a warm, go the brown. But you know what? I'm going to do both, and I'm cool.
Yeah,
Sort of, I guess it's a little bit of personal taste in there.
absolutely. Now, while I've got this jumper on, so I'm probably not going to keep it on for too long, do you want to put the ivory?
Yes, can I take this off
Well,
first?
you could just put it over the top of that. What do you think?
Oh, I thought you'd say that.
Yeah. Okay, let's touch on these jumpers. And ladies, let me tell you, they are flying out the door. In particular, the pink colour. There may already be gaps in sizes. So if you like the pink, really don't hold off. But the others aren't far behind. It really, oddly, very hot day yesterday, flew out the door. But it's because you guys know how good this stuff is.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to actually pull the shirt down.
Then you can show them a bit layered. That's right.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Now, Faye is wearing an 8 in the jumper. Yesterday we didn't have the 8 because we used the sort of first sample when we were in here. That's why they always don't have their tags.
That's
on
why
them.
we use size 10s, by the way, for our model and for us, because they're our samples that we get to begin with before the stock actually arrives. So sometimes it's not even here.
Yeah.
I won't do both sleeves. Is that okay?
Yeah,
I'll just do
cute.
one, just
Love
to show
it.
you. And you can even
Love it
pull
with that
out.
top. How
Looks
gorgeous
great,
does
doesn't
it
it?
match?
How nice is
Yes.
it all? So this is the
Really
8
love
jumper.
that.
Look, the jumper is one size bigger, I'm pretty sure, than last year's jumper. Okay? Even though it's been
No,
there.
hang on, I'm
No.
sure it's not.
You reckon it's the same?
The only difference is, I'm sure it's not. I'm almost 1,000,000% sure. The only
Okay.
difference is the neck, which makes it more open, because last year we had a little round neck.
I'm not convinced. I actually think we
Oh.
made size 8s because the 8 is equivalent to the
Now
10
we've
from
really
last
confused you
year.
guys.
It's one size bigger, just trust me on this. One size bigger.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm really sure it's not. You know what, guys? Don't
Bring it
worry about
closer.
what it is last year. Buy your size that you are,
Yeah,
because we've made it
it's
fit in the
just-
modern way, basically.
Yeah, because it's just perfect vision. You don't even worry about what we
Exactly.
did last year. It's actually, I feel it's bigger. I feel like this fits me like my size 10 fits me at home that I've got.
Okay. I don't want to mess it up and confuse everyone. I don't know, but just buy your size, put it that way.
Yeah, just
Because, and you know what, to be honest, this fabric is very, very hard to sew. So even though they're all cut in the same size, like all the size 10s are cut together in all the colours, all the size 12s are cut together, they're all sewn, all the same. I promise you, one size 12 to that size 12 to that size 12 are all a
There's
little
going
bit
to be a
different.
variation.
Especially when there's actually only a very small amount of variation between the sizes. So now we've really confused you. But I wanted to show you how I would wear it in an edgy way.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too because I love it.
Yeah, so this is the 10. But this is our original sample, and we were just saying before, I think that the necks on our original samples are actually a bit bigger than reality, so that's... Faye's is from stock. The one Faye just had on is 100% how it fits your size.
I'm going to put on the 8.
Okay, yeah, because I think this neck is a bit big. Have we totally confused you? These are the fashion world problems that we have to deal with manufacturing.
This is what you're going to get, okay? You buy the 8, I'm an 8, you're going to get this 8.
That's right.
Don't worry about whatever
Exactly.
last year's was. That's a 10. You
Yeah.
want to put the 10
Well,
on
I'm
the
just
ivory.
thinking, I'll put the ivory, because I
and
think
then
this
you-
one was
you're
our
looking
sample.
Yeah, and then I might put some boots on, just to show you what this looks like with boots. I'm going to put my above the knee boots. Look at this. I'm going to put my above the knee boots, and hopefully I don't make a mess of myself.
Oh yeah, this is much better. I think ignore that green one. I think that green one might be our very first. So this is the size 10 on me, and Faye's wearing the 8. I actually love it with leather pants. There's something about the soft texture of leather.
Oh,
that's
sexy
cool.
girl.
Very sexy. Very Matrix. Very
Matrix
in.
is
The
a
Matrix is coming back.
Look at that. Now look at that. I tower over you, honey. This is more like it. This is now me.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's your boss look, and mine is probably more your soccer mum, casual, you know,
This
you
is
want to
more
be friends
elegant,
with me look, and
and
that
that's-
one is like you're scared of her.
That's your more elegant look in that
Yes,
shoe.
yes.
Same outfit, but has a different vibe.
Yeah,
I'd
totally.
probably,
I think I'd do a bit of this too, just for, you know, for opening winter.
yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like
and I
it.
do
Really
like
like
it with the
Cami.
layer cami underneath. I think it's hot.
Yeah.
Look, when it's winter and it's cold, I'm doing this above the knee.
Yeah, amazing. I like
You know,
it. I do like it.
I
Especially
think
with the
that's-
big fluffy over the top jumper. Like you might not want to do your big, you know, man look. I mean, you probably would, but you know, I think it's that femininity of the jumper that's in that stark contrast of the pant.
Yeah, that looks good. I might even put my other boot on. I don't know how many things I'm going to show you here, just to give you a vibe of what a chunky boot may look like. because you still do your sleeve, you can still do all the things you've got at home. You know?
Yeah,
And these are
100%.
just new looks for you.
Yeah.
And right now you might be saying, oh my God, I wouldn't be doing that. But just hang fire. Once you start to see everyone else doing it.
What we
it's
say
just nice.
one day is also like we totally change our tune. I just put on a mule as well, just to give you guys a bit of an idea. If you wanted to do a bit of a slide, this is what it looks like.
There. We got that right.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's,
I can see you
see,
wearing that for
see
sure.
how cool that looks too?
Super cool.
And that's with just another boot. And I could even do, I've got a pair of red boots, you might have seen them throughout winter last year. I could rock red boots with this, and they're just a more elegant point with a standard block heel, and would look fabulous. You don't have to wear these big chunky things, but
No.
I like the big chunky things.
No,
I know, you know, sometimes I get comments from ladies, not from you beautiful ladies, from this
From the
other
haters.
from the people that don't understand fashion, and they say, oh, why do you wear those clumpy shoes? Because I like them. That's why, because they're me. But you don't have to. You know, I'm not saying anybody else wearing them, I just like wearing them myself. But it still gives you an idea of a big boot, and you know, a knee-high boot would also look good here. I mean, if this was knee-high, it'd probably be more like this.
Yeah,
Isn't that cool? You can
Yeah,
still do
super
that
cool.
with it.
I think it's really cool.
See, that's like just above the
Totally.
knee. Oh, not above the knee, it's below the knee. And it's a great boot, and that stays on really well if you put it over a jean or over this kind of thing, or whatever. So look out for it. And like I said, I've got the big sole underneath, but yours can just be standard, classic, whatever. It's not about you copying what we're doing. It's just inspiring you to do your thing in your look with this outfit, and just by changing shoes.
Yes, look how
It
different
does
all
it.
the-
I
Yeah.
mean, have a look.
Like,
We've
look
got
at
a
that.
different, we've got a different look on
I like
every
that.
leg,
Yeah, I
and
like
they
that.
all look awesome. But they're
I like
all,
that.
yeah, they're all different personalities, ladies. This is super edgy. This is kind of edgy. Then that soccer mum, and that's who's that? More elegant.
This is probably, you're
elegant
more
classic.
Yeah, you're more
I guess.
classic. I haven't found many things we could wear with these shoes. We've both got them.
Yeah, we haven't
but
been
I think
able
this
to.
is
They
a
look
look.
good when you find
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then you've got your stilettos, which I did show you.
Which will
before.
work, but they take
Yeah.
too long, as you know.
Which is fabulous dressing, and just like Nikki came in with her red boot with the stiletto, which she borrowed from online, and she looked fabulous.
Yeah.
And whereas Jess had a little bit more of her
Sandal
version
wedge.
of a sandal wedge, yeah. So you know, you make it you, and
Yeah.
they look good on
Yeah,
everybody. As long
totally.
as it's your personality, you don't have to copy.
That's right. I want to touch on this jumper. Just had an epiphany.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm taking my boots off, yeah.
Take your boots off. They'll take you a while, I'm assuming.
Oh,
You
not
really need a
really.
little chair for safety.
No,
OHS, we've not complied in this room.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking is, if you guys bought this style jumper from last year, don't get caught up. This one might not be the same fit. I can't remember. We designed it like a year ago, but it doesn't matter. We've designed this to fit the modern way. Buy the size you got last year. Doesn't mean they're going to fit exactly the same, but it's the same size.
Yeah, it's not
because we
last
base
year's
everything
jumper.
on a body.
Yeah, it's just not last year's jumper. So just trust that what we've done, we've designed it to fit.
To fit the way we want it to fit.
Yeah.
So get the size you got,
Yeah.
but don't necessarily expect them to be the same, because if they're not, they're different shapes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're just a different style, really. So what's the other
Fiona, this is khaki, not black. We didn't bring black in at all. So this is the khaki.
Okay, we do have black though, we just don't have it here to show
Today.
you at the moment. We had it yesterday.
And I'll show you in contrast to black pants. So you can kind of see that
You
it's
probably need to have fairly dark features to wear that khaki with the black, in my opinion. What do you think? Or would you wear it like that, wear the khaki with the black? Would you wear it?
I would, but I do a white shoe. I wouldn't do this brown
Or
shoe.
maybe even a white shirt or white
Yes.
something just
Yeah,
to lighten
yeah.
your face or not?
Yeah, I suppose.
That's,
Yeah.
I think so. Whereas I would rock that really
Yes.
100% because I've got dark hair.
So
So
true.
you might just need maybe dark hair or brown eyes or just strong eyes to carry it, but not necessarily, because I've seen Wendy, I don't know if you're watching, spiky blonde hair, blue eyes, I think.
She wears this,
You rock
yeah.
this stuff all the time, so totally personality thing and how you're feeling it, ladies. I'm not going to put you in a box at
Yeah.
all. And I don't like
Get
putting
out of the
myself.
box.
Yeah, get out, jump out of the box. Woo.
Get out of that box. All right, we've got one
Well,
more
there you
shirt.
go. Jackie says she's just got her pink jumper. She's got the 14 and it's perfect. Any smaller and the sleeves would be too tight.
Yes.
Well, you see, that's the thing. Like, actually, good point, Jackie. The thing is, if you don't go your size, you might think, oh, look how big this is. Then you have trouble with the sleeve. We've made the sleeve fitted so that this is big and that sleeve is tight, because that's the whole point of this big look. Because when you have a baggy sleeve and a baggy body, you just look like you're trying to hide. You know, and we don't want you at home, we want you to be out there.
Do you want to put on the other new shirt, the black and
Yes.
white one?
I'd love to.
So this is the last new style that we've got to show you today. The other one, as you know, had the frill down the front. It came in the silver tone or the brown tone. This is the other shirt. And I'm just going to decide what shoes are acceptable. Oh, I kind of like both.
We're trying everything. Yeah,
Oh, I actually love that shoe.
You know what? I think you found the outfit that looks good with.
All right.
Doesn't it?
I'm going to ditch
So
the
that's
sneaker.
this is similar to the blogger neck, but it has a bit more femininity, more suited to an apple shade, strawberry shade, all the other shades,
And it's a bit more, I'd say,
and pear shade.
and if you're
Fabulous.
looking for a shirt that's a bit like feminine and pretty, I think this is it. But wearing it with leather pants gives it an edgy twist. If you're going to wear it with a white crop tapered pant, well, you've got a totally different look.
This is rather pretty, still edgy with the print. It is a bit long on me, and it is a size 10, so a wee bit big for me. On everyone else, it'll be perfect. Don't be concerned. It's not a big fitting I mean, it is a generous fit, but it's not too big. It's the right size. I'm just a shorty, so it's a bit too long. If I was to get this, I would probably, I love the shape of it.
Love it.
I would probably have it shortened by
Do you
what I
think?
call 8 centimetres.
Would you?
Do you reckon I'd wear it this
I
size?
love it like that.
Oh, okay.
Love it. Let's show detail on yours because I think it'll be easier.
Okay.
So it's like the blogger collar,
No
as
pockets
Faye
on this
said.
one. Is there? No pockets. You have to use, doesn't matter, because look at the pockets on the pants. How many pockets do we want? How many pockets does a girl need?
Well, Samantha needs a lot. She has a lot of
Yeah, a lot of lollies.
So we've got a little bit of gathering here that goes just
Hi,
around the
Bernie.
side.
Say hello to the ladies from our stores.
It's very, very flat. It's sort of like your modern take on the baby doll look, but it's not put in the emphasis in the front. It's just flattening
Yeah.
to the sides.
Very flat here, so if you've got big boobies, ladies, it's sort of under the boobs, doesn't make anything stick out. So it gives you that option of, yes, this is a big look, but it's smaller. So it's that in-between look for ladies who aren't quite ready for that really voluminous look.
And then at the back, it continues on around the back, and there's also the detailing bend down just a tad. You can see it's got the gathering just in the back there, and that's giving you just that bit of extra
super
room
comfortable.
when you do
Comfortable.
that.
Yeah, very comfortable.
I love the scooped hem. That hem is posh.
I'm going to try it with this jacket just
Yeah,
to see
nice.
if it looks good with the jacket.
Even like something like this.
Again, you know, I'm a bit short, but if
We're
I was
vibing on this
a
ivory
wee bit,
today.
yeah, if we were a bit taller today, this would be and a bigger size, of course, because this is a size 12 jacket. But I think that's, yeah, I like it. I like it until I see what short legs I've got, so I'm not going to let you see
Yeah.
that. See that, because that looks really cool. Look at that, that looks hot. So if my legs were about a foot longer, no, not really, a few inches longer, I would look amazing, right?
So yeah, you do look a bit small. Maybe I'll put that.
Yeah, I'm
blazer
a bit
on.
too big. You're going to have to do this.
Right.
I
I
mean,
just
I'm
wanted to
too
show you.
small.
So this
Yeah,
as
that's
well,
cute.
the ivory over this.
Nice.
Actually, the ivory over both shirt looks really cute, but I love hanging it out the bottom. Isn't that gorgeous?
So nice. Yeah, I really like that. And that's this style.
That is that style.
Yeah.
Both look really good though.
Should I put a jumper over this?
Maybe, yeah. What about the khaki?
Yeah, let me try
Or is
that.
it too dark?
No,
So
I think it should work.
the other difference, just to note, is this one doesn't have the collar. It's got the stand collar, whereas the shirt from the start actually had the real collar. So you may decide that you prefer one or the other. Jan, I'm blonde and blue eyes. I bought the khaki. Should I have bought the ivory?
No, not at all.
It really depends on what you wear it with. That's what we're saying. It was wearing the khaki with the black leather was strong, but I have the khaki, and I wear my khaki with the khaki bamboo that we talked about on Monday as a set, and unfair. So it's about what you put with it.
See, I'm wearing the khaki now, and I'm wearing it all with dark. But if Lauren wears it, this khaki over that light shirt, we've already got a totally different look, blonde-haired look.
It's about the other things.
So don't be concerned about that. You can still make it work beautifully for you.
Definitely.
In fact, I don't know if you've got white pants, but I don't know if you've seen my white pant post. Why don't you put this jumper on with your white pants? You will look awesome.
Yes.
Put this jumper on with your jeans. You will look amazing. Put this jumper on with, I don't know what other colours you might have. What other colours have we had? I don't know, another colour, and you'll be fine. But if you don't want to wear it with black, which is very cool, especially for winter, just throw on something like this, or
A lighter coloured shirt.
just a lighter colour, or a cami that just peeps through, just a little bit of lightness. But not necessarily. You know, your personality may be strong that it's enough as a personality not worrying about your colouring. That's the other side of it, you know. Do you find that? Because sometimes you do the very dark black.
Yeah.
look,
It depends on your feeling for the day.
So this is
your
why I
vibe.
don't want to put you in a box. You see, there's
Yeah.
so many variables with it.
Get out of that box.
Yes, yes, get out of that.
Get
That's
out
it.
of the box.
Okay,
Okay,
now
now
the poncho, it does in a way, doesn't it?
yeah, it is a bit
This
poncho-ish.
is quite big on me. This
Yes,
is the
it
10
is.
now, and
Yeah.
I would definitely need the 8 because the 8 brings a whole lot in, just like the other size.
The 8 would probably be
Yeah,
more like this
that's it.
on Faye.
Yeah. See,
Which
it's
is
a bit
perfect.
different. Yeah, that's
It is
right.
perfect, actually, it's much better.
Yeah. So it's just a size.
Yeah, it's a size thing, yeah. Alright guys, is there anything else we need to answer, talk about, try on? I think we've tried
Any more
everything.
questions? Any more questions about any of the things we've just had on? Maybe that could be something.
I'm loving these pants though, let me tell you. I am
I
loving
don't,
them
you know,
crazy.
I'm now wondering when's the next cool day so I can wear them.
Oh, I'm so over this hot weather. I'm like ready to start winter. I'm so ready. I've got all my wardrobe perfectly ready. It needs to happen right now. So guys, good news as well. Our shops will be opening tomorrow.
Yay!
I can't say they're going to have the leather pants because they only arrived today. And we're not
It'll be
even
next
allowed
delivery,
to
so-
go anywhere unless it's for online fulfillment. So we're rule
So
followers.
we can't deliver it because it's against the
They
law.
do. But I do believe a lot of stores are going to have the bamboo. So if you are hanging to get out there, pop out to the stores. Unless certain things have sold out, there may be little gaps, but I don't know off the top of my head. But they are definitely opening tomorrow. Oh yes, free shipping because of lockdown. We did free shipping.
So go for it, ladies.
Don't stress about it.
You come close so I can see
The headband.
Oh, the headband. Okay, let me talk about the headband. I don't know if you saw the other day, but Winter, my granddaughter, Lauren's daughter, gave me a makeover. She played with my hair and she tried to straighten it, not with straighteners because I wouldn't allow it, just with her hand. And in the end, she just stuck a headband on my head, and I loved the look. I mean, I was wondering what she was doing, especially when she put makeup on my face as well, and blowing me down. I looked in the mirror and thought, actually, that doesn't look bad. So I went home, bought a Coles headband, wrapped a bit of fabric around it, which is one of our fabrics from our pants, and voila, headband. There you go.
Very cute.
So it kind of got, I made a couple because I mean, now that I'm into this, I'm going to wear this quite a bit because who would have thought I could rock a headband?
I know, when you're so
Like,
edgy and you've
yeah,
gone
when I'm so
edgy.
edgy and it sort of, I don't know, softens my look. So there you go. So I love it. Thanks to my granddaughter who's nearly 7, already the fashionista, and she put on Lauren's makeup all over my face. And I've got to say, and she said, come on, I'm going to take you outside to Dad. He was in the garage. And I thought, oh my God, what am I going to look like? And we went out there, Lauren and I, Winter and I, and he said, actually, you look good. And I thought, what? So I went and looked in the mirror. Even the makeup looked okay, so there you go. Love granddaughters, yeah, I know.
Now I want to answer, someone asked, sorry, your name's gone. Is that, oh, that's rude, isn't it?
What?
Some
Yeah, I
beautiful
know, we
women.
don't
I'm
catch
sorry.
all the names.
It's like I'm trying to remember all the
thanks,
comments
Becky.
and then I can't remember the names. The differences in these shirts, I just wanted to touch on it. This one has the collar and the flounce. It is amazing. We've done it many times. It's awesome. It also has 2 big pockets in the side. This is kind of your man style shirt. Buttons all the way up if you want to go for that vibe. This one, on the other hand, is almost a new version of the blogger. No collar, no buttons, just your blogger neck. They've both got great cuffs, but they're different really everywhere except the sleeve, put it that way. So this one's probably your more feminine vibe. That one's probably got more your masculine vibe, but still very feminine with the frill.
I'd actually even put a gold chain around the neck, which we didn't do because we're getting some new chains and we'll save that for when we get them and we show them. They'll look amazing. But just another thing on the headband, you know those bits of fabric we wrap our parcels in when we send you stuff from online? Some of you would have been lucky enough to get this strap wrapped around. It's the snake skin band that we would have wrapped your parcel in. Buy the $3 headband from Coles and wrap it around. I can always show you how to do it if you need. You can message me and I can show you how to do it. It's not hard, it's simple, no sewing involved, just a thought.
Yeah.
A little tip. Okay.
Now, someone else did ask about the Sita cami. Faye is actually wearing the Barcelona cami, which we've sold out of now. But the Sita layering cami is the new version of. They're actually exactly the same. The only difference is the hem. So this is the one we have available, and this is straight off the rack. And can I tell you, if you want to be doing these leather pants and you're a bit unsure of your crutch, this is what the layering cami is for. So you can wear a jumper on top that's short, such as this. And you've still got your booty.
Pop it on.
You've not got the cami on, mate.
No, you pop it on.
Yeah.
Mine is straight. So what we did with the new version, which is always an improvement on the last version, we made a shirt tail hem like the blogger, which is so flattering on everybody's thigh area. It just looks good.
And you know what, I'll do sneakers.
Carol, I'll do an online demo. I'm assuming it's for the headband. Yes, I'll do that. I just have to buy another headband so I can show you. So just hang in there and I'll do it in the next few days or so.
So guys, this is a good weekend look and a good example. I don't want to be showing my booty area unless I'm dolled up. You know, on the weekends I'm not going to be showing the hoo-ha and all that. It's just for me. So I do my long cami underneath, hides booty in front, and then I can do a crop jumper, a crop t-shirt, a shirt that's tied at the waist, or whatever. So this is the layer cami.
Yeah, sorry Samantha, it's the layer cami. The old one is the Barcelona cami, which isn't as long, I don't think. We must
it's not
have
as long.
scooped it down so you can use it as a layering piece for winter. That was the whole point of our new layer cami. That's why we called it a layer cami, so that it should cover all the hoo-ha issues everyone has under these big jumpers. And it looks cool anyway. It looks super sensational. And if you don't need that, like, you know, just follow my lead and just do a bit of a tuck, and then hoo-ha doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, I like to show my hoo-ha.
Yeah, they like her hoo-ha on, so I'm surprised you guys haven't seen it, although you may have when she's getting changed, taking her pants, taking her legs, you know, leg there, leg there.
I was getting changed today and I was trying to take the cami off and put the jumper on at the same time, and my husband came in, John, who works here, and lucky it was him, because he said, oh, you're flashing a bit there. Who knows what the hell's going on.
And all the office is open.
Yeah, the office, we're very open down here. So we don't have body issues at Mono, do we?
Not at all. And Samantha, there is still the spend and save on this cami. We figured that no one would just want to buy one colour because it's pretty versatile. So it comes in 6 different colours, black included, and black is getting to a point that it's getting very low.
Yeah, we won't be getting more of these. The next lot of camis are a different style. This is the only one, isn't it?
For now,
We're
we're
going
going
to
to
do
do
it
it
next summer or something like that, and there'll be a different group of colours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, I really think stretch yourself if you're not sure on.
Yes. Sorry, Martin, I know it's not your name. It's probably
Fiona. That was
Fiona. Yeah. The chambray goes beautifully with
the blue. Yeah, really.
Yes,
and you know what else looks great? The silver one. The silver
yes,
one is
if you want a
gorgeous as
lighter
well.
one, the silver looks sensational with the blue as well.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you're not sure of these pants, I'm going to dare you, but you're interested. If you don't like them, then just ignore us. But stretch yourself and give them a go, because they are this look is like my pick for the next 10 years. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You want to go strong.
Super trendy.
Yeah.
Totally different to Ponte. Now that's another look altogether.
That's a
It
different
does a
thing.
different thing. This is more edgy, stylized.
Yes, this is more your fashion thing, whereas Ponte has a
Ponte's
lot
more
of function.
classic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and classic.
it's classic and function. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So there's the difference, ladies. Anything else you want to know about these cool pants?
I don't know which ones. I'm going to
I'm going to get both.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at least going to get 2. The 2 leg shapes I may as well.
Yeah.
I can't help myself. So, and if you're a size 8 and you want this pant, there's only like 6 made, and I've got one of them. The girls have got one of them. I don't think there's many left, so if you need the 8, get onto it right away.
All right, could I wear the silver the silver with burnt orange jumpers from last year? I think you can. Kind of depends on the tone, but it's pretty neutral grey.
You know, it's a really nice mix, and it just obviously if you wear orange, you're warm, and it won't interfere with that whatsoever. It'll just give it a different look having silver.
Yeah, no, I
Great.
think it will work.
That outfit will look great with jeans.
Yeah,
And with this actually.
Yes, that's right, because you want the blue.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, I think that we might be done now. We will be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we actually have, I'll just fill you in, we've got a bit of a new twist on our blogger. So, Heidi, I know you were wanting a blogger. Heidi, if you're watching, please watch tomorrow. But it's kind of where comfort meets style.
Yeah,
I'll put it that way.
That's right. Very interesting the way we've done this. I think you'll like it.
I like it.
You'll probably say, why didn't we do this before?
Yeah. I think it's a good one.
Yeah.
So tune in and we will chat to you then.
So tomorrow,
Oh, Heidi, here you are. Yeah, Heidi, tomorrow's
you'll
you.
love it. So tomorrow's live
What?
is 1 o'clock as usual.
Yeah, 1 o'clock as
Okay.
usual.
So we'll see
All
you
right,
then.
guys.
Bye
See
for
ya.
now.
Bye.
Stores have the new stock when the delivery. Tomorrow,
Most of it, Megan.
some of it, they won't have this pant yet because we're not allowed to deliver it yet.
Yeah, but they'll have
So
most
the
of the other
next
stuff.
delivery, which may be next week for some, or maybe the end of this week for others. Okay.
All good? Done.